just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. It's caught. It's Miller.
Brady's pass.
4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Here's Brady to throw. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd.
Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Only a yard.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Going with their tight end on 4th. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. They go play action here on 1st down. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Brady will try again on 2nd down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Working from the gun, it's Brady. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. And it appears they'll go for it here on 4th down. A big call on the game's opening drive. They'll go with a big bang for it. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed he did not. They stop him. Well, trying to be bold on the opening drive of the game, but that effort, it proves futile.
How many times have we talked with coaches where they've talked about taking the emotion out of their decision-making? I think that opening drive, if he didn't have it in his head to go for it before, I think that keyed into it. They were doing so well, and he decided to really establish something there. They didn't get it. Now they've got to make sure that they don't lose their focus.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley.
At the Bucs, 45 yards.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A gain of 13, it's a 1st down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long effort.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Touchdown, Atlanta.
Todd Gurley, 32 yards. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. I thought as that was developing that he might actually keep it, but the right decision, obviously, to hand the football off.
And some teams do a really nice job of taking a little bit longer at the mesh point, meaning where he's going to hand it off or keep it. Sometimes they ride it maybe a step longer than others. That allows him to make the proper decision and have the right person end up with the ball.
And it paid off with a long touchdown run. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
By the Falcons.
What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now a handoff for Gurley. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Tackled by Ndamukong Suh. A gain of 4.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
He was brought down by Love.
After 1-7-0 on EA Sports.
The end of the first quarter with the score Falcons 7, Buccaneers nothing.
On 1st and goal, Gurley. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Ball carrier.
2nd and goal from the 1.
A gain of 3.
They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Atlanta.
Todd Gurley with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Falcons push further out in front. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Falcons 14, Buccaneers nothing. Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at 2nd down.
And 10.
To throw again, Ryan. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
First down, Falcons.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Ryan. And he gets this one to Ridley complete.
What's up?
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
To number 18,
Calvin Ridley, 36 yards. And the Falcons will extend their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
23 yards to pick up there.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Brady now on first down. He's got the hook up to Miller. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Brady's throw there complete. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
25-yard line.
They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
From the gun, it's Brady. Open man is Miller. He's got it. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They hand off to their big tight end. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Brings up
a lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing.
And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Bucs are able to close the gap just a bit.
Sunk up on for the point after.
That seemed like a much-needed touchdown after 21 unanswered points to start the game.
It's not often that you equate a football game to a golf tournament, but it's like you don't want to shoot yourself out of the tournament too early. So they needed that touchdown to make sure that they got an opportunity to not just get back into this game, but a chance to win it later if they continue to play well.
Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
Now Ryan. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones, his intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
Well, CD, taking a step back, we're 2 weeks into the season, and you already kind of get the sense that teams are beginning to separate themselves. If you look at the 2-0 teams, and remember, 62% of 2-0 teams ultimately make the playoffs. But Baltimore, Kansas City, Green Bay, Seattle, just to name a few, they look really good.
They certainly do, and in a lot of ways, those are the teams that we expected to be 2-0 at this point of the season. I mean, it's no major surprise. But how about Arizona being 2-0 as well? People talked about them getting better in the offseason. I don't know how many of us thought they beat San Francisco in the opener. They did. Then they jumped on Washington this week, and they are 2-0 as well.
Now, on the other side of the spectrum, we know the not good news about teams that start 0-2. The Giants and the Jets both there. Detroit, Cincinnati. So, again, maybe some more predictable names.
Certainly, they are predictable. Again, not a surprise for most of them, although many thought Detroit would be improved at this point. But how about a team that's 0-2 that went through a little bit of a difficult offseason like the rest of us, but even more so because of players being gone? How about Houston being 0-2 right now? They won the division last year. I think that's a little bit unexpected right now, even though they had a tough opening schedule with Kansas City and Baltimore.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, Ryan. Open man, it's Stocker. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 22-yard line. 18 yards on each of the last 2 plays, and they're picking up big chunks now. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, this from 39. And his kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
Fair catch made at the 11-yard line. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Time here for likely 1 play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Ryan. That is caught inside the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. It's Calvin Ridley on the receiving end from Matt Ryan. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. Dan Quinn's told his offense, let's try and get 2 more. To throw again is Ryan. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting. He's at the 50. 30. Past the 20.
How you like me now?
And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Buccaneers 9.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away. Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And he's got an open man. It's Gronkowski. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Brady's pass there, complete to Gronkowski. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a 1st down. This is caught, Gronkowski. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
First down.
They'll try and run it with McCoy. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bucs are able to cut in now to that deficit. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot, up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
On the play.
He's turning in a pretty impressive performance running the football, and a big reason why they have this nice lead.
And in days gone by, we would clip this out and put it up on the refrigerator, wouldn't we? Clip out the box score. Nowadays, not too many newspapers out there. Maybe you screenshot it online.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On 1st down, Brady. Gronkowski got it on the crossing route. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Back-to-back receptions for him. It is another 1st down. And this is caught by Evans. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play, not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. From 10 yards out. And the Bucs Bucs are able to make this a close game again. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Makes the score Falcons 30, Buccaneers 23. Bradley Pinion the kickoff.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
This has been all that we'd hoped for. 2 of the game's all-time great QBs slugging it out in a one-score game here in the second half. 1st and 10.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Falcon ball carrier.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is bring the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them. Melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Todd Gurley.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 1st down, it's Gurley. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Now, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
From the 41, Ryan. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
1st down.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
On the handoff, it's Gurley. And he'll slice his way down to the 30 with a pickup of 7.
Falcon ball carrier.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
4-yard line.
A big hitter there, a 1st down gain of 26 yards.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
The 6-yard line.
Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons push further out in front. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. And what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, he's got him in the lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14.
23. Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up in that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And he finds Gronk. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
That's another fucking
going on first down is Brady. He's got his big tight end, Gronkowski. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Rob Gronkowski, 27 yards. And the Bucs have made this a one-score game. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Makes the score Falcons 37, Buccaneers 30.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Here's Powell on the return. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all three timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll try and chew some clock with Gurley. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So 3rd and 2, and I count 6 defensive backs out there. Here comes a 20th carry for Gurley. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
First down, Atlanta.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory.
Midfield to the 49.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Carry, and he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
He was brought down at the 45.
I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. It doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
It's caught. Jones. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 28. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards.
Today's final score.
So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And I know I'm not breaking any news when I say that any road win in this league is a good one.
No doubt.
But it's a double bonus when you get a victory on the road in your division.
And when you start a season